Hello. Playing Minecraft today. Couple of things in my mind as to what I want to do today. I'd actually like to get more shulkers in my shulker farm. We can turn this off. I've done some practice in a creative world, and it's not going to do what I want it to do. Alright, how is everything else going? Alright, so we're going to go to the end. We're going to get have I got pale moss? I've got cherry saplings, yeah. Let's buy some pale moss. And we're going to buy the red sand too. I don't know what I'm going to do yet with my storage. We probably want a bundle to put all this redstone in. We should have some string over here. This is full up too. Alright, let's get rid of the bows and the leather. The iron. So those iron shovels and stuff I could turn into nuggets. We don't need carrots. Alright, that's a bit better. Alright. Gonna make some bundle. I'll start putting redstone stuff into it. Are they droppers? They are. Hoppers. Did we organize our ender chests? Not bad. Maybe I'll put some bundle making material in there. Alright, so we're already dressed for the nether. Hello, Simba. We need to eat. Need to find a bed. There's a bed. Watch this. Yeah, well, I'm not the prettiest Minecraft creator, but I like simple farms. I like to play what I call farmcraft instead of Minecraft. I've built a shulker farm in the Nether, and it's currently going through getting populated with more shulkers. I've got to duplicate a few more shulkers, so I think that's what we're going to do today. So let's go to the Nether. We're going to go via... Sorry, we're going to the end. Do we go via the Nether? Or do we fly? Oh, I think we're going to fly. So this... when I threw my first ender pearl, I was standing on this dirt and it landed on that cobblestone. So that's what I used to remember the way to go. I found out my server because I've channel points and no rewards. I don't know. Don't know what those things are. I'm pretty new to streaming on Twitch. I just so is there, because I'm playing Minecraft, is there opportunities for viewers to get drops and things like that if I do some stuff? So my server was on was not running at performance mode, and so I just changed that. I was hoping that it would improve the load-in ability, but as we could see there, I had to do a little bit of a pause. And I still haven't made a path from here straight to the portal. I should do that. I remember that this ledge leads to it, so I know it's nearby now. Oh, wow. Yeah. My son's really into speed running. I mean, not so much. All right, we got a pumpkin on our head. Yes. Let's go. Probably need to make this a bit safer. Put some walls up. My son's really good. He one-shotted. Well, he tried to one-cycle the dragon here, but didn't quite. It took him 2 cycles, I think. So I put these line of torches to lead me to the shulker farm. You sometimes, not one shot, but one cycle. So with it landing, something to do with, yeah, lava and beds and all sorts of stuff. I'm just checking. I've got 3 shulkers at the moment. If we stand in here, they'll all shoot at me, but when one dies, like that one on the left there, that's getting hit by the other shulker all the time, it has a chance to duplicate. So as soon as I get another shulker, I'll be able to create more spawning spots for the shulkers, which will increase. A tiny city, like every house was small, or the number of houses was low. We seem to always make tree houses. We like that concept. Right. I've had all my nieces and nephews on a server together, and every one of them made a house, but one of my nephew's families got right into it, and they built like this entire area that was decked out with machines. Okay, so there was a teleport, but not a duplication. And when it teleported, it stayed shut. Okay, so if I go up and down, now it's open. So if it's shut, it won't produce. Go for it. Have fun. So for the recording, that was a teleport just then. We saw that shulker move over to the right now. I think this is probably good, because the areas that it can now go to or reach easily might encourage it to duplicate. The lighting changes that happen with vibrant visuals is pretty good. Cranberry. How you going? That's a fun name. You could be a Barry or something to do with cram. I'm on a multiplayer, but I'm not letting other people join at the moment. I will. I think if I get some people interested, or if I get invited to another SMP, I could do content from there too. I have my children join me occasionally, help me with things like one cycling the dragon. I'm no good at that. I have played on a multiplayer SMP before. That was a lot of fun. I think I got a demo of the world that we created as one of my other videos. It was right. So this is a shulker farm. but it's only, I transported 2 shulkers up here, but there's, I've duplicated one of them, so I've got 3 shulkers now, but I want to get it completely filled down. I think I can have, how many shulkers altogether? 4, so 16, 24. I think it can have a total of 24 shulkers in it, and the rates that you would get shulker shells for that. Alright, so we just had a teleport that I'm listening out for those teleport noises, and I can see that that shulker box just there is all closed up. I've got to go up, go back down. Now it's open. Yeah. I'm a bit of a cheat. I always wear a pumpkin when I'm in the Nether. Yeah. I've seen other YouTubers make farms like shulker farms, and oh, we just did it. We've got a teleport, and now we've got 4. So there's 2 there, 1 there, and 1 there. So with 4 shulkers, I can add some spawning locations. Didn't bring any glass with me, that was a bit silly. Luckily I picked up the one. Let's break this one up the top. More chance of picking it up. Alright, so now we've got an extra wing. An extra location where they can teleport to, but still with 4 of them, there has to be 2 on one of these wings. And if they're hitting each other... Yes, this is Bedrock. This is Bedrock with vibrant visuals. Which looks pretty cool. Probably not as good as shaders from Java, but I don't have a very powerful computer anyway. Yeah, I think in Java to make shulker farms, you've got to create these weird tunnels where water redirects the... Off to bed, did you say? No problem. Have a good sleep. Rest up well. And you're well, by all means, enjoy the content. I'm just doing this because I like playing games, and if other people can enjoy the different way that I play, then they're welcome to it. By those 4, having 4 shulkers now, we have a lot more spots for shulkers to teleport to, which I'm hoping will increase the odds that they're going to duplicate. You can see how no matter where these 4 teleport to, there will always be 2 in a line with each other. And so we have a shulker taking damage. And hopefully all the shulker shells are being collected down there with the water, and there's a hopper and chest. Wow, look at that bolt. It's gone all the way up and come back down from above. That was interesting. I think if I alter my view settings, can I zoom out a little bit more? Brightness, field of view, so it's at 60. So if we make it smaller, no, that's the wrong way. So we want to make it larger. So, it looks weird though, doesn't it? I have to remember to change that back to 60. Yeah, a bolt made it all the way up the top. Come on, time to teleport. Alright. Alright, let's change our field of view back again. 60. Can I not go to 60 anymore? 60.4 it is. Alright, let's get back into this view. Ah, the server's going to restart. Wonder whether light level affects it. Alright, let's go back in a sec. I don't mind these restarts because they take a backup copy of what I've done so far. So we've just increased the number of shulkers by 2. So now we've got a copy of that. Alright, so I've done those 2, so I need to do these 2 as well. Alright. Because we've got 2 there, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 4 arms, 5 shulkers. So any way you arrange them, there's going to be 2 on one arm, which means there's going to be shulkers hitting each other. Which means if they're shooting each other, there's a chance of duplication. And with another arm, that's 4 extra spots they can teleport to. So the chances of duplication increase. Now at the moment I've got 3 on this one arm, which is pretty good because that means there's 2 of them that are being hit and likely to, or potential to duplicate. Probability is so hard, isn't it? I had a teleport, but just changed locations. Didn't dupe. I think the last time I made this, I kept on breaking the blocks the shulkers were on that weren't in a line to encourage them to hit each other more, but I don't think it matters. I think this is easier. Just give them as many spawning locations as you can, and that's kind of better than having more shulkers hit by bullets, if that makes sense. So they only get aggroed a certain distance away from you. to actually fire bullets at you, so I can't go out any further than what I've done. Alright, we had a movement, but not a dupe. Alright, but that one's closed, just on the off chance it does get hit. I go up and down. There's still two over there, hitting each other. When we start putting diagonals in as well, those extra shulker bullets do move around enough that they can hit the other shulkers, which increases the amount of shulkers collected and also the chances of dupe. There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the light's not affecting him. So let's light up here. Does that actually help us see the shulkers, or am I better going to the side? I'm back. Alright, so we're going to light up. If I put these at the sides, it shines down onto the shulkers. Alright, and we need to put in a diagonal now. Now that we've got 6, have we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, now we've got 6. We can put in a diagonal. So this is one out there. Okay, so I think over here's the furthest away. So let's do these. So I want to... Oh no! I've used the wrong one. Let's see if I do have any glass. I don't think I do. I'm going to go and check that chest down there because I need... Oh, I could break some of the glass of this path. Yay! Alright, some glass there. Let's look at how many shulkers we've got. 37, that's not bad. We'll just... Doesn't matter. I was going to run around the outside and see how many shulkers there are. So I think that those diagonal ones might hit me coming up here. Like even that one. Is it close enough? It is. So maybe we need to put some more glass around to alright, let's take the non-silk touch out. So that we don't accidentally use it again. So 2 more added to our list. I'll put a torch there to shine on the shulkers. All right. I thought I heard a teleport, but it must have been an Enderman. One thing I like about Java is the free cam mod. It'd be really cool to be able to do the same in Java. Cool. Did I lose one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 now. So that can happen. So we've reduced in number. So it's possible now for the shulkers to all move to different arms and not hit each other anymore. I just hope it doesn't. If that happened, I'd just have to break the blocks that they're standing on. Oh, so that's one step backwards. That's not good. It must have thought there was too many in the vicinity. Alright, so now he's teleported to there. But it's closed. Maybe there's too much light. The light that I previously had the lights sitting on top of, so they weren't lighting up the shulkers. Right, I'm going to break the torches. Because I don't want to take any risks now that I've dropped the number of shulkers down by one. The lights that are down below, they're not close enough to make a difference. Oh. Oh no. I've now only got 4. And none of them are on the same sides. But this is exactly the time that I described. So I need to have... Oh. Alright, so step 1, let's get rid of these extra blocks. So they won't spawn there. And I need to remove an arm. So let's remove this one. So that in a second or two will teleport to one of the other locations. There we go. Ah, I thought we would make forward progress. Alright, so there's no torches now. Alright. It was no longer fun. Walk away. Can't cope with the AFK side of trying to build this up. Alright. Did we just get another one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we can put these back now. Did I threaten it? Let's leave it at 5 though. Let's go and let's work on storage system. I did some experimenting with other ways to run the storage, but everything I tried didn't work, so I might clean up this lava. So that was part of the one shot. If I wait till the lava's gone, I can collect this cobblestone. So if I light up, will that keep the Enderman away? Fine, because I didn't sleep at that this will take me back home. Here we are. It's raining. Alright. So, yeah, played around, and I don't think that that's going to work. So, thinking that I'll break all of this up. It was a... It would have been a cool idea if I could get it to work. Maybe there's another way. So what my plan was this redstone tape would do the locking and unlocking of the hoppers. And then these droppers would drop the stuff into water down there. Water would carry it around and deliver it back up the top. But I had to figure out how to make it move to the next one. And the way I thought of doing that was using chests. So the hoppers go into double chests, and there's another hopper that pulls it out one across. But I needed to get... Oh, maybe it's worth one more try. We need to get powdered snow so that the droppers will drop it more reliably down. Powdered snow is not as slow as... It's going to slow it up though, isn't it? Can I use trapdoors to make it drop straighter? So they're pistons. There are the droppers. Right. Well, instead of using water streams, I've got noisy pistons running the piston tapes anyway. Could we do a line of droppers? No, I'm overcomplicating it. I was trying to increase the density, but fitting it in that space doesn't work. All right. Got lots of stuff, haven't I? I need to get rid of the water first, I think. We'll use all of this stuff in our other builds. But in past, I've created just single item filter storage systems. To collect from all my farms. But I'm thinking I've been watching other people make the multiple item storage. Thought that might work better. Alright. Okay, so inventory's not impossible. Copper stack. Chest stack. As I keep hearing click click noises. And we'll pick all of these up in. It's actually, maybe I should wait to make my sorting system until after the next update, where we get access to the iron golem 'Cause the iron golem sword has looked fun too. Right. Nope. More stuff up there. Oh. Bye. Missed any? That shadow's amazing, isn't it? Alright, now what? What kind of flooring do we want? Actually want to get an automatic bamboo farm. Because like as a source of wood for future builds. I know I can just cut down jungle trees pretty quick. It'd be nice not to have to. And then I could use the checker bamboo for flooring and things like that. So maybe instead of working on the storage, what if we make a bamboo farm? Figure out where we're going to make it. So I still think that this is where I want my storage to be. and most likely put this chunk boundary back in. Most likely it's going to be redstone powered, so maybe the chests will be outside of this chunk. This chunk will be reserved for where the player is. Maybe I don't need to build a gold farm. The amount of pieces of gold I'm getting from the mobs. Alright. It's too noisy. Too noisy over there. So that's 0, -1. And the next chunk, we could build the bamboo farm underneath these farms. I think we fill up an entire chunk with bamboo. I'm going to use redstone burnout to collect it all. Maybe I'll mock up a system. So let's get just a little bit of we'll have bamboo growing on dirt in strips. I'll have pistons. So the pistons will be ready to break them off like that. But what will trigger that? Put a redstone torch there. And one piece of redstone. There. So that burns out. But as soon as the bamboo grows here, here, or here, we get it. That's pretty good. And we should be able to have a water stream collecting just out the front. Alright, there's some bits we'll miss. So we could collect them. So the back of this is pretty flat. So if the wall of one is backed up to another, then they'll hit the wall and drop in. So every row of bamboo needs a row of water, a row of bamboo, and a row of pistons. That's 3. The modules can be as long as we like. Like if I didn't have this row there, it wouldn't matter. So, but the next module can be 3 long. So let's go and have a look in here at the edge of that. Okay, so it is possible for this to be the edge. And where do we make... Okay, so if this is going to be our storage, we make all of the output come to here. So if we have strips of these, almost 16 long, and then water coming along the other edge to collect it. So it'll be down pretty low. Right, I think I'm going to stop. This was a bit of a planning session. We made a couple of steps forward, then a couple of steps back with our shulker farm. We tidied up our previous attempt at storage. And I think we're ready to build a bamboo farm in the next episode. Oh, thanks for joining. If you enjoyed the video, please comment any ideas or things you think I should try. That'd be great.